That's pretty sweet. Yeah, let's try again. Feels good. Try some ice pick. Nice. So yeah, this is the Difensa. I think it's 11 and 5/8 inches long, 6 1/4 inch blade, S35VN super steel. This particular model cost me about $425 plus shipping. So that's quite a chunk of change. It was about $440 to California. But I got it as kind of a graduation gift to myself, so I figured, you know, why not splurge? So, yeah, the coating on the blade, they call this a DLC or diamond-like coating. They say, I think it's tungsten powder, which is then adhered somehow to the blade. They say the blade is also cryo-tempered or cryo-treated to increase the density of the steel. So, yeah, I got it etched with my name. That was an extra $5, but I think it was pretty well worth it. So yeah, looks pretty good. So we'll do a quick little review. Comes with a lanyard, and it comes with either a canvas or a Kydex sheath. I wanted the Kydex, but they didn't have it in stock at the time, so I ended up with the canvas. The only thing I didn't like about the canvas when I got it was that the snap enclosure was very, very tight. Didn't want to open, but after actuating it 20-30 times, it loosened up and now it's fine. You can see the back comes with basically attachment options to whatever you want. Belt loop, whatever. Anyway, getting back to the blade. So, what do I like about this blade? Number one, just the shape. This is a gorgeous looking knife. Look at that. So sexy. They call this a spear point. I call this a drop point because it is dropping, and it's a little sharper than most drop points, but it's still pretty much that. So yeah. The handles are made out of micarta, and it's machined. And this blade is the most symmetrical blade I've ever had. Even the serrations in the micarta are symmetrical from side to side, which is incredible. Every single part of this blade is basically perfectly symmetrical. It's gorgeous. Now, is it worth $440 worth of gorgeous? I don't know. You tell me. Could you buy a blade for $100 that could do everything this one does? Yes, absolutely. Probably even cheaper than that, to be honest. Would you be getting the fit and finish, the craftsmanship, the artistry of this? No. But you have to evaluate why you're buying the blade. So for me, I'm buying it because I want to use it, number one, but also I just loved this. It was sexy, it spoke to me, and so that's why I bought it. It was a pure vanity purchase. So consider that when you're buying it. But when you do pay the extra, it's all American made, all the parts, all the, you know, all the materials are sourced and by veterans and all that. So you got all that intrinsic stuff going on, and then everything is just symmetrical. It's just a great knife. It's designed by I think his name's Bill or Bob Harsey, and he's well known for great grips in his knives, and this is no exception. This grip is probably the most comfortable grip I've ever had in a knife. So yeah, one thing I like about it is just it looks great, feels great in the hand. Balance point is fantastic. It's balanced right down the center here. For a multi-purpose fighting blade / utility blade, I don't think you could do much better than this. It's 6 1/4 inches long, which is just perfect. You want it between kind of 6 and 7 inches because it's long enough to, you know, penetrate through if people are wearing multiple layers and do a lot of damage, and, you know, for all that good stuff. And then also it's not too long to the point where you can't use it for things like food prep or just, you know, maybe digging a hole, like digging in the dirt. I'll do that in a second. So yeah, really, really great. Nice thick, full tang all the way through. Not gonna break on you. Man, also this knife was probably the sharpest knife I've ever had from the factory. It wouldn't shave hair cleanly, but you could roll it along. It would take off quite a bit. Now, of course, it doesn't because I've been using it a little bit. But yeah, it's really, really good. Can't get over it. It's got a nice thumb ramp on the back with some nice serrations cut in it. So if you like the saber grip, you can go for that. Feels really good in reverse grip ice pick as well. Doesn't feel as good with the thumb over the tang here, but that's okay because I usually hold it like this. Only thing I'll note too is though, if you're going to be switching grips and you have the lanyard wrapped around your hand, this is really good, but you cannot switch to ice pick effectively, at least not the way I switch, which is kind of drop it like this. And if you do, you end up, say you don't have the lanyard, you're here, the way I switch is here, you end up with the lanyard in your hand. So maybe you want to run with no lanyard, I don't know. But yeah, see if there's anything else I can say about it. I mean, the choil cutout's perfect. Has a choil on the front too if you want to do like some whittling or something like that. As you saw at the beginning, you just baton through the wood. Let's do a little bit more of that. Let's see, find another piece here. We'll just do this one again. We'll try it this way this time. Let's see. Yeah. Look at that. Nice. So again, this is a good blade length because you can do stuff like this. It's long enough to do stuff like that. Nice hard dirt here. Let's see how it does. Dig some dirt out. Yeah. A lot of guys, you know, you're digging dirt. Actually, this isn't that hard. Let me see if I can find some harder stuff, but it's pretty good. But yeah, great knife. I just wanted to come out and kind of mess around with it a little bit, mess with the coating, and then take it in and clean off the coating and kind of see how it looks. So I'll let you see it after that. Looking good. Blade is still really sharp. So yeah, it's a Spartan Difensa. Awesome knife.